and welcome to this episode of Brews with the Brew Knights. My name is Ryan.
I'm Ross.
I'm Saul.
We're the Knights of the Brew Table. Ooh! Today on this episode of Brews with the Brew Knights, we're trying Innis Gunn's Bourbon Aged Dark Ale. Woo, baby!
Innis Gunn?
Innis Gunn.
Innis Gunn.
Oh my.
It's a bourbon aged dark ale, 7.4% alcohol. A nice medium alcohol ABV there.
Got the right amount of class to everything. The name's good, the bottle's tight.
Have you had any of them? They make like a rum aged, they make a bourbon barrel, they make an Irish whiskey aged. Really good.
I'm only taking a little of this. I don't know how much of this I
is
can
going to
handle.
be, yeah, this is hearty.
This is a hearty beer. There's nothing wrong with a hearty beer.
No, there's nothing wrong with a hearty. I
Curves,
usually
baby.
prefer my hearty beer.
Let's give it a smell, guys. 7.4% alcohol.
Ooh.
Whoa, it's really raspberries.
Good. Yeah, I don't even like. It's got like a fruitier tinge than I was expecting. Like,
sorry, you said bourbon was in here?
Bourbon aged dark ale. Yeah. I'm excited. For that smell, I'm excited. Cheers, guys.
So for Great American Bourbon, they don't mean beam. Oh, they don't mean beam.
That's surprisingly good.
That is really smooth.
Why is that so fucking delicious, man? That's like it's like a Yingling or something with flavor, with actual like a nice amount of flavor to it.
It's kind of got that flavor that a lot of chocolate beers try and pass off as chocolate, but it's so subtle and light.
And if you've ever had bourbon before, bourbon tends to be a little bit sweeter too. So it almost has that sweet bourbon flavor.
Yeah.
It has like a weird sweetness to it that might be the caramely notes or something like that. Not hoppy whatsoever. Not really malty.
No, that's a very smooth, enjoyable.
Yeah, man,
that's great.
Don't let the color deceive you. It's a very nice, tasty beer. So it's very satisfying.
I'm actually digging how light it is for how dank looking it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has that thick, like, there's definitely a hardiness to it that you don't get from, like, a light beer. Like, the flavor's there, but it's just not overpowering. It doesn't overwhelm you and just go, hey, fuck you, I'm a thick-ass dark beer.
Saul, what do you think of this beer, 1 to 5?
Sadly, I'm going to have to give it a 2. It's not something I would ever actually find myself wanting to drink on my own. I am surprised by how light and refreshing it actually is based on how dark it is.
Ross, what do you think, 1 to 5?
I'm going to give it a 4. This is actually one of my favorite beers. Honestly, I'm generally a fan of more of, like, a hearty beer. This definitely hits it. It's really smooth. It goes down super nice. It's not something I would just sit back and just... but I could just sip on this all day, just a little swig here and there, all the time.
Well, I'm actually going to agree with Ross here. I'm going to give this one a 4. It really surprised the hell out of me. Like, it was super flavorful, had a nice, like, almost caramely sweetness to it at the end. Had a nice, that's where it was like sweet bourbon almost. Really enjoyable, something you want to experience, I think. I don't know how often you can get it, but because it is seasonal. But it's matured in bourbon oak, and it was... really good. 4 out of 5. I think it's worth trying for sure. But anyways, thank you for watching this episode of Brews with the Brew Knights. My name is Ryan.
I'm Ross.
I'm Saul.
We're the Knights of the Brew Table. Woo! You guys have a wonderful day, yeah!
In a fantastic afternoon.